back to Omega Big Energy. Don't forget to check out my website at omegabigenergy.com. What up, Smiley? All right. All right, I'm going to do like a quick 15-minute read. So it's crazy. It's almost like every time, okay, so since I've been on here, it's almost like there are things that are going on in these karmics' lives or just people's lives in general that it's like, this has to do with lack of faith. This has to do with choices that people have to make. Okay, this also has to do, I feel like, with pride. Okay, people they have to put their pride aside because it's almost like right now is not the time, I feel like, to hold back on shit that you feel like you need to say or you need to do. And someone here, it's like because of their addictions have gotten so fucking bad, it's like you have completely pulled all the way back. So it's like you're not giving to this person, you're not fucking with this person, you ain't dealing with this person, and it's like this, you are at a distance from this person, or you're not fucking with this person anymore. And it's like this person knows why you're not fucking with this person anymore. So it's not a surprise. It's not like this person doesn't know, they don't get it. Like this person understands, and it's like, they know what they need to do, but they're not doing it. And it's like, this isn't your problem. Somebody here is used to you giving to them a lot or doing shit for them a lot. And it's like you've placed boundaries with this person. You've completely abandon this situation because you're just tired of it. Okay, this could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be an ex, this could be somebody that you don't want in your life anymore. And I feel like somebody here is afraid that they've lost you. And you could be somebody that it's like they do know that they can't come at you in this energy too on top of that. So it's like, but they feel they need to apologize, or they feel like they're it's like their conscience is bugging them about doing something that's supposed to be right or something like that. And it's like, this is someone that they feel like they just cannot move forward. And I don't know if it's because of, maybe it's both, because they feel like they need to, what up, Mandy? It's like, what up, you guys? And it's like, I don't know if this person just feels like they can't move forward in life because their guilt is taking over so bad, where it's like, this person just feels like they they're stuck in that, I don't want to say that time, but it's like they're just stuck on whatever it is that they did. Like somebody here just feels really bad about themselves, and it's like for making the choices or the decisions that they've made while they're on drugs, or why they have. And again, I don't understand that shit as far as I don't know. I mean, that's just, a lot of people use that as excuse, because I was this or because I was that. And it's like, I don't know. I guess not everybody gets like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, it didn't completely transform me into some fucking, you know what I'm saying? Into some fucking other creature here where now all my fucking morals and values just went out the window. Fuck. Or I want to go betray people just to betray them. No. I don't know. Yeah, and it's like, this person feels like they need to go within or something like that. Because they have not used their intuition, or because they did not listen to themselves, or whatever was intuitively nudging this person to do something. It's like they feel like they've placed limitations over their own life. Since you're moving forward, it's kind of making this person think damn, they're kind of looking at their life they're still stuck wherever the fuck they're at, and they're gonna stay stuck like that because they feel like there's things that they just didn't do, but it's like they're so stuck and hung up on like the shit they need to do, but they're like, and in regret, but it's like, okay, like fuck all that shit, like regardless, you know, whether or not you fucked up, made mistakes, or you did that, you made errors, whatever, like, okay, cool, learn from it, move forward, and like quit dwelling on it, because it's not gonna fucking change anything until you make the changes to change yourself or your fucking circumstances. But that also doesn't mean you can't get butthurt when people don't want to be around you anymore. Like, all right, cool, whatever, that's just something you need to accept and just leave it alone and move forward. Somebody here feels like they need to, like, yeah, like someone needs to start isolating themselves away from certain people and like stop overthinking and start praying about shit. And like, even this person, they don't talk to their angels or like God, like they just damn, it is cold as fucking here. Okay. And yeah, it's like they just feel like they're not receiving blessings, and they're just, yeah, and they haven't learned certain lessons, but it's like you have, and at the same time it's like that's not your problem, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not your issue. Like, this person, they just need to figure themselves out. They need to get it the fuck together. Yeah, it's like this person, they could be having a lot of like negative thoughts too, in regards to like some kind of money here. Like, they could just be thinking a lot about like their finances and just, you know, yeah, it's like they're realizing that this person, like, they worked really hard to prevent, you know, either other people, you, or like, you know, just this person has a lot of like negative thoughts in their mind. Like, they think a lot of stupid shit. Like that song, My Mind is Playing Tricks on Me. It's like this person really seriously, like, they feel like their mind is always playing tricks on this person, or on them, whatever it is. And it's like, you know, they just feel like their mind is always fucking with them. So, you know, therefore they also like overwork themselves about shit, because their mind is like thinking about negative shit. It's like they start doing the most, you know what I'm saying, when they really don't need to, because they're putting in a lot of work and hard effort into shit that like they don't need to. It's like, why don't you put effort and like energy into something else that's gonna, like, you know, in the long run actually be like worth it. But it's like they're realizing they pretty much just put like all this hard work and shit into like sabotaging themselves, like trying to sabotage you or other people, or like just things, you know what I mean, in their life. And it's like it's gotten them in this poverty energy with this poverty card out here in toil and labor. It's like they've worked hard for nothing. They've worked hard to end up basically where they started, which was with nothing. They didn't learn any lessons. They didn't fucking value anything. They don't value themselves. They didn't value relationships with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person didn't value the, you know, trust that people possibly could have given this person. Yeah, look at with distant horizons here. It's like, you know, this person thought that they were on a motherfucking... This person thought they were going somewhere. And I feel like they just realized right now, like, or during this time, like, they didn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? With like the shit that they were trying to do. It, you know, you could be somebody that works really hard, and it's like, you know, you've been in this, you could have, you could be somebody that, you know, you work so hard. It's like you worked out of like this poverty type of mindset or this poverty energy, because it's like you want to manifest all of your dreams and wishes and like a true like partnership. With courtship being here in distance horizons, it's like, you know, you're somebody that's like, you know, you're manifesting what you want. You're manifesting the partnership you want. Like, you're focused on yourself. So this is the shit. It's like, here's a little secret, you guys. So it's like, you know, if you want to manifest your person, you want to manifest a great relationship, you have to work on yourself first. I don't give a fuck how, like, you know, people always want to rush into shit, and it's like, that's cool and everything, but it's like, have you worked on yourself? Like, are you able to handle like when relationships don't work out? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes things just don't work out. And it's like, you know, so now are we going to go into like a deeper self-sabotage? Now are we going to go to like a deeper, like, let me go ahead and abuse myself and fuck my own life off because somebody doesn't want me, or somebody doesn't, you know what I mean? Or you just are upset because someone else is like, doing some type of work that you're not willing to do on themselves. And I feel like, this person too, it's like, they could be a little like on this poor me bandwagon, but they're not doing shadow work. They're not doing anything. You could be somebody that, you work really hard. And like, like when people, they work a lot, right? But it's like, you have enough to pay your bills. You have enough to cover your rent. You have enough to, you know what I mean? You live within your means. And it's like, people could fucking judge you because it's like, you work, but it's like, you don't live beyond your means type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you're willing to work hard and you're willing to go through like a rough patch or like rough periods of like not having shit in order to get to like, somebody here could be saving for a house. You could be saving for like different stuff that you want to do that is going to like be fruitful later on. And people don't understand that shit. And I feel like someone here just, they've disconnected from someone that's willing to, work hard versus working for like quick money or trying to come up on like fast cash. And it's like, yeah, I guess if you want to do that like here and there and you want to come up on something that's cool, but it's like, this is somebody that they do this shit all the time. Like they're just someone that comes up on quick money. Like, they're always like scamming shit. Like, if an opportunity comes up to make extra money, great. But it's like, it can't always be like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just can't. And it's like, how are you making your money? You know what I mean? It's like, this is somebody that, they chose another route and you went down another route. You're willing to put in the work and not have shit for, a little while. And then later on, make sure that you have, money to go to school or money to, buy a home or money to travel or money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have some kind of patience here. Like, there's patience that's like required. And this person is like realizing like, damn, like I fucked up and I chose the wrong person or I went down another path. This person you got tired of that shit. Like somebody here just got tired of that shit and was like, nah. You know what I mean? Or this person has shitty spending habits and they blow it on like, drugs, or they have an addiction that they are trying to get you to fucking basically pay for it. And it's like, wait a minute, you're putting in all the work for this person to fucking basically not save shit, not put in the effort, not put in the work to help, manifest a good future, for the long haul. And this person just thinks you're always going to be there, like with, some type of money for them or some kind of help for this person. Like, no, sorry, you don't get to enjoy and the fruits of somebody else's labor while you're not doing shit. Like, no. And I feel like, somebody here, it's like all their dreams are coming true. They work hard. And it's like, you're trying to go towards some type of a relationship here. You're trying to buy a home or something like that. Or you've been trying to, just manifest a life that is desirable for you. Okay, that just, yeah. There could be a court situation here that's been playing out or going on for a while or something like that. Yeah, it's like you've been working really hard and it's like, you could be somebody that it's like, you come into sudden wealth or you come into like, an abundant period of your life. And it's like, this is somebody that they want to be there when you have the abundance pretty much. They don't, look at despair. And it's like this person, they're in despair. This person too, like if you have children with this person, like this person could be in despair because it's like they're realizing they're missing out on their kids' life. They're missing out on like, so, and if you don't have children, this child card also represents like an innocence. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're in despair because it's like they know that you're someone who's like a good person and they have no reason to be like that. You know what I mean? It's like this person's just mad at themselves. They're just mad and upset and frustrated with themselves, which is part of like, those are like things you go through when you're upset or you are growing spiritually. It's like you have to kind of like realize that shit. I kind of feel that you did mess up or you made mistakes that led up to whatever situation you're in at that moment. And it's just part of, spiritually growing, realizing that, but you can't hold on to that shit. Like you got to let it go and you got to like forgive yourself. And you could go through this whole thing like, oh, if I did this and if I almost did this, it's like, bitch, but you didn't. And it's like, now what? So are we going to sit and dwell on what the hell we could have done, or are we going to move on? And it is hard to do that. You know what I mean? Like, it is hard to do that. Because you can, you could go back and forth with yourself all you want, but it's not going to change anything. You can't make up for time that's been lost. You know, and I feel like, somebody here too, it's like they could have been upset because, and really on a selfish tip, this person, like, if you really want to think on like some selfish ass shit, it's like this person was upset only because it's like they feel like you're coming in or you're manifesting some type of abundance here, financial abundance. And if this person's a fucking like if this person has like a drug problem and it's that serious where they're like low-key like a fiend or some shit, or like they are willing to throw everything in the trash pretty much to just like serve this addiction, this is someone who's just mad because they missed out on a fucking opportunity, because this is an opportunist. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that they're like, fuck, I fucked up my, you know what I mean? My meal ticket. This is someone that like they win so they're regretting what the fuck they did. And whatever they did to you, it's like they wanted to, it's almost like if they couldn't have you, then no one could have you type of attitude is kind of what I'm getting. And it's like, well, fuck it. If you're going to be poor, then, you know what I mean? This person's all like, if this person feels like if they can't like harvest, like have some type of like abundance off of whatever you have, well, then fuck that shit. They're going to try to fuck your shit up. You know what I mean? Like on purpose. This someone's just like a fucking bitter bitch, a hater. Male or female, and like low-key they're going through karma because of how they treated you, and they know this like whatever the fuck. And it's like, this person might now have like a change of heart, like, look, hurt people. It's like this person is somebody that is damaged, and they, what's kind of crazy is that the other day I was thinking that like I could understand how people are hurt and how they want to hurt other people because they're hurt. But at the same time, I still feel like, no, dude, like, I don't want to, like, because of how much it hurt, like, I've gone through certain hurts, like, I feel like, almost like Chiron, you know what I'm saying? It's like how he could never die. It's like, it's so hard for him to die, you know what I'm saying? And it's almost like, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, with going through things that are so fucking, it hurts. And it's like going through those things and surviving them. It's like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, that shit doesn't kill you, but you know what I'm saying? What up, Kelly? And it's like, I just would never wish sometimes on even though I know like why they do what they do because they're hurt. It's like, I still wouldn't wish that shit on them because they're stupid bitches and they probably couldn't fucking deal with it. You know what I mean? They just couldn't. And this person pretty much is like, I don't even want to say damaged goods. There's nothing good about this person really, because it's like they didn't realize how protected you were from whatever it was that they did to you. And this person too, it's like what they did, like they could have went around, trying to like sell their story to whoever the fuck would listen to this person about whatever they actually did to you and why you don't want anything to do with them anymore. So it's like if they're sitting back watching you or like realizing that whatever they did actually didn't do shit to you, it just pushed you in your purpose. Now this person is trying to play victim. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, but yeah, you're the victim. You really are a victim. You know what I'm saying? Of whatever abuse or whatever kind of like shit that this person was fucking doing. You know what I mean? And they refused to change. This person, it's like they had no reason to do or to go the lengths that they did to try to fuck you over or hurt you. And they didn't care who they hurt along the way. And it's like, but they also can't dish out what they put out. So that's like another thing. It's like this person is like, they can't dish out what they put out. And that's a lot. That's facts. Most people can't. And it's like a part of them, I feel like they want to see themselves and you like suffer, like how they suffered. But it's like, you suffer in a different way. Everybody suffers in other ways. You know what I mean? This person thought you were going to end up like them or be on their level. So that way they feel like, yeah, it's just stupid. I just got they it's like they ruined a good opportunity. Like they knew that you were a good person or something like that, but they still like chose to do, again, they chose, keyword. All right. And at the time that they did it, I also kept getting that too. It's like at the time that they did whatever they did, it's like they weren't sorry. Like they didn't have regrets. You know what I mean? At that moment. And it's like now they're only in regret, but for selfish reasons. Only because, you know, you could be somebody who's coming into some type of sudden wealth here. And it's like you could have something like almost like I was gonna say if you told this person or something, it's like they're sitting there, it's like maybe you're in regrets for telling this person or something like that, or maybe this person just knows that you're someone that's like destined to have shit. But this person, it's like they have this is someone that has like mental problems, like they should be on like medicine or something. And this person's like kind of like low-key, they feel like, you know, you have emotions for somebody else, you know what I mean? Or they feel like, you know, you take care of yourself, that you love yourself. And it's almost like this person's like the shadow aspect of you, you know? So they become obsessive. This person's like in love with you behind the scenes, but yet it's like they also want to destroy you at the same time. And I know I've told you guys that before, like, loving somebody literally to death, you know? Yeah, this person keeps it a secret. Like, they secretly are, like, in love with you and they don't want anybody to know. But I feel like everybody does know. Or you could know. And it's like this person's possibly, like, infatuated with you because it's like you know them so well. Or, like, you know the parts of them that are hidden. And that's why they love you. Or something like that. It's weird. And it's like, you know... It's like you could be somebody that, you know, during this time of like separation or because you have let this person go, it's like they know that you've been working on yourself. They know that you're somebody that's like very like intuitive or like psychic, or, you know, you've taken time out, like you could have taken time out and like disappeared from the world for a long time, or you could have like just shut down to like love yourself and release whatever type of like baggage that this person brought to you mentally, spiritually, emotionally. It's like you needed to take time out to fix yourself or to like regroup yourself in a way. And it's like, you know, you're in this 7 of Wands energy, like you know, you could have experienced a lot of like blockages, delays, whatever the case is, because of this person, and had to go through a lot of trials, tribulations, and shit like that because this person caused a lot of shit. And it's like, you know, you could be very defensive or very blocked off in a sense from, you know, people, places, and things just because of like what the fuck this person was doing. It's like whatever this person thought that they covered all their bases, or whatever parameters that they thought they had covered, it's like you also have blocked off all that shit as well. Like you've also like covered your parameters as well and made sure that you have like this person, they don't realize, or I don't think they did realize just how blocked off God was going to make you from all of this shit that this person was trying to do to you. You know, it's like they wanted you to experience like bad luck, or they wanted you to not be able to express yourself or something like that to other people, or even just express like, you know, how you felt or the shit you went through, because maybe they wanted you to feel like, oh, you would be too embarrassed or something. Like, bitch, don't you ever be embarrassed. None of you guys better ever be embarrassed with the shit that you've gone through, or like the shit that you've chosen to do, because number one, it builds character. Number two, shows you're a fucking real person. And number three, I feel like if you're learning something from it, well, then who fucking cares? You know what I mean? Like, if you're really like sitting back, taking notes and fucking learning shit, I mean, who gives a fuck? Because at the end of the day, it's like people want people that are real. They want to learn. They want to understand. They want to like talk to people that have been through like real ass shit. I'm so tired of people like trying to hide who they are. Like, it's so dumb. You know? Where it's like, oh, they can't, you know, they can't be this, or they can't do this because they're going to be judged for it. And it's like, bitch, fuck you. Like, who the fuck are you to judge anybody anyways? You know what I mean? Like, oh, because everybody's so fucking perfect. Like, bullshit. You know? It's just silly to me. And they want something to talk about because they don't want to talk about themselves. It's like, bitch, let's talk about your shit. Let's talk about all your hidden shit, the skeletons in your fucking closets, bitch. Let's drag them out right now. You know? Yeah, it's like you've blocked this person off. You don't want to talk to this person. You don't, thank you, Omni. And it's like, you don't want to talk to this person. You know, this person, it's like they felt like they were gonna, it's like they wanted you to feel like you didn't want to get exposed for something or something like that. But at the same time, it's like, because this was like, could have been like embarrassing or something like that. But it's because this person's embarrassed. This person is somebody who, you know, they're embarrassed to be exposed. But I feel like this person got exposed quick. This person went ahead and exposed themselves. You know, doing shit without thinking. You know, it's like you could have quickly learned something here. This could have been something that you just, you know, you needed to not think too much about and just move forward. What's the matter, baby? You go potty? You go potty? We need a blanket. Come on, let's go potty. Okay, hold on, you guys. Hold up. All right. So, you know, somebody here could have been, realizing that they were being blinded from some type of truth here. It's like this person didn't want you to see them for who the fuck they truly were. They didn't want you to see, like, if you were going through some type of shit. Yeah, it's like you don't have feelings for this person. I just keep feeling like you just, yeah. Like, you just don't feel anything for this person like you used to in the past. And this person's kind of sad because you don't. It's almost like this person feels too like as though, like, somebody's gonna replace them, or like, you know, somebody's taking their place. But it's like, who gives a fuck at this point? Like, either way, it's like, you know, I guess that's their choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't have any obligation to wait for another person to get their shit together. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, that's so selfish. Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and do whatever the fuck I want to do, but yet, you know, they want you to preserve you on a shelf like a fucking toy. Like, no, bitch. You know, and I feel like this person, it's like they needed to be enlightened or something like that. Or it's like, you know, this is also somebody that you needed to realize that they would do anything for money. So, like, this is definitely somebody who, they never had shit to offer you. Always want to come in and balance some bullshit out with you, but yet they don't have shit to offer you. And it's like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like, what do you have to offer that I can't give myself? Like, what? And you can't even love me, right? Like, bitch, bye. And it's like, you know, you could be somebody that you just went into isolation. You know what I mean? Like, you just know that you needed to heal, and like, you just needed to fill your own cup. What up, my divine? And it's like, you know, yeah, I feel like too, you just needed to worry about filling your own fucking cup, because this person, it's like, if they could just drain your shit, they'll do it. And it's like, you know, this could have, like I said, pushed you into your purpose. You could be somebody who's a healer, somebody that, you know, it's like you just attract a lot of attention naturally. And it's like, this is someone that they don't like that. They don't like that. This is someone who is a this is a karmic what up? And it's like, you know, this is somebody that definitely they you know, you could be realizing like, hey, like, this was just a karmic relationship. That's all it was. It was just a lesson. And it's like, you needed to learn, I think, like, you know, to value yourself, or at least other people need to learn how to value you. Okay. This is somebody too that they could have slept with, like your family or your friends. Okay. And this could have like hurt you, like knowing that this person didn't truly love you. This is somebody that's just a user. Okay. You know, and it's like, you could have been seeing these signs, but like didn't want to believe it. Like, this person would do that. This is a karmic. This even could be like a karmic water sign. Okay. Or in a lower vibrational water sign. And it's like, you know, this person could have told you over and over again that they love you, but it's like they weren't showing it. Like, their words mean nothing. And it's like, you know, the divine, it's like, you know, they could have been showing you for so long who this person was, and you just were like wanting them to be somebody else that they just weren't. And this person, it's like, you know, there could have been issues where, like, you know, the cops had showed up at your pad, or like, you know, you've had to call the cops on this person, or like, you know, this person was always busted, or like some shit like that. You know what I mean? And it's like, you're realizing that these new connections that are coming in, at least for you anyway, or the people that have been doing the work, you know that now it's like, this person did not deserve you. What up, Lilith? It's like, you know, this person just didn't fucking deserve you. This person's a loser. And this person knows that you're like the best thing that this person could have ever had, but it's like they treated it like shit. And it's like, that's their lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their lesson. That's their problem. And it's like, you're somebody that's very simple, very humble, grateful, you know what I mean, for the simple things. And it's like, you know, this person, they could have wanted you. I'm telling you, like, I keep getting that, like, this person could have tried to set you up like multiple times to like go to jail or like get in trouble. And it's like, you know, you really need to start thinking outside the fucking box here, because I don't think you realize that shit at first. Like, you're probably like, nah, like, there's no way. But it's like, yes way, bitch. Like, sometimes, yeah. And it's like, you know, this person, it's like, you started realizing that this person was like stalking you, or like just doing weird shit. And it's like, this is somebody too that they're very small-minded is what I'm getting. Like, they're very small-minded. They're comfortable in their ways. And it's like, you know, this is somebody too that, you know, they could still like try to stalk you and shit like that. Like, this person's a whole ass fucking demon, bitch. Like, it's not funny, but it's like, wow. And it's like, you know, I'm telling you, I got that earlier too. It's like somebody's always trying to break you up with another person. Like, I don't care if this person has moved on, they're in a relationship. It doesn't matter, a fake ass relationship. You know what I'm saying? This person is always trying to break you up with whoever you're with, or trying to just, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you could be in a partnership now where it's like, yeah, bitch, that ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? You could literally be in a connection finally with somebody that's like, they're like, nah, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this person knows like they've been defeated. Like, that's it. Like, there is no mending this shit. I'm in love with myself. That's right, shit. Me too. Hey. And it's like, you know, it's like people cannot stand that shit either. They cannot stand it when people love themselves. And it's like, why? It's because they don't love themselves. So they just can't stand you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that just... yeah, this person is like, it's like, you know, they felt like they were going to be blessed because you're blessed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, bitch. They didn't want you to have success and victory on your own, all by yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like you could be somebody that, you know, you're very, whatever you're doing is what I'm getting. Like, whatever the fuck it is that you're doing, it's like this person's like, well, what is this person up to? What are they doing? What is this? And it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, you've discovered some type of truth here, some type of secrets here that you had to like figure out for yourself about this person. You're no longer in this fucking illusion. This person's lost opportunities. This person, it's like, you know, whatever like thing in your head that you had about this person, it's like, it's no longer there. Like, you can't unsee now what you've seen moving forward. You just can't. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable the shit that people will do. Look, you're not coming into union with this person anymore. And they know that shit. It's like, that's it. You know, it's over. Queen of Cups in reverse. You don't feel nothing for this bitch anymore. You don't feel nothing for this dude anymore. You just don't. You know, you could be somebody that's like, you know, yeah, look, death. It's over, bitch. It's done. It's just a done deal. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a wrap, dude. 4 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Death card. Like, that's it. It's over. And then we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Like, bitch, it's done. And this person, you don't feel the same for this person. You ain't never gonna feel like for nothing for this person. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much spell work this bitch has fucking done or this dude has done in the past. It is fucking over, bitch. It's done. And it's like, you know, all this shit backfired onto this family dynamic or these karmic ass fucking people. You know, and you could have just been really like unhappy in this situation with this person. And it's like, you could have been getting like, shit could have been backfiring onto you because of them. Like, no, you know, you could have been getting hit with these people's karma or this person's karma and you had nothing to do with it. And it's like, what the fuck? And you didn't realize like you're taking hits for other people's shit. And that's why the fuck it's like, since you walked away, it's like you're able to be given this new beginning. You're able to start over again in life. You know, it's like a second chance here. Queen of Swords. It's like you're speaking. It's like when you speak, you might not even talk, bitch. But when you talk, that shit holds weight. Or it's like, you know, it's important when you say shit. People listen. And it's like you only speak the truth. You don't bullshit. People know you don't bullshit. So it's like, yeah. That's why the fuck people be doing shit behind your back. That's why the fuck people really be doing like stupid ass shit. You know why? Because it's like they feel like you're never gonna find out. King of Wands in reverse and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, this fucking bitch was willing to win at all costs to make sure that you ended up staying in this fucking stupid ass relationship. Bitch, this is not your 2 of Cups. It is not your Two of Cups. You had nothing but bad karma being with this person. Or connecting with this person. Or hanging out with this person. If this is like a friend. I'm telling you, this fucking King of Wands in reverse comes out all the fucking time lately. Like this whole last week with this Queen of Cups in reverse and shit like that. And the Empress in reverse. I'm telling you. This is like a family dynamic. A friendship. A fucking, you know what I mean? All of the above. And it's like you have fucking released these people. And this shit has caused a tower for these people. It's like now these people can receive their karma because you've walked away. It's like you were the safety fucking cushion for these people. Because you were divinely protected. But it's like God was trying to show you like, hey, like we're trying to get you the fuck up on out of here. We're trying to get you to see some shit that you're not seeing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it just curse themselves in an attempt to curse others. And it's like, look it, they lost this shit. This is what they were after, was this 10 of Pentacles. Like, these bitches were just chasing money. Like, bitch, when you chase shit, it runs. So I'm not sure what the fuck these bitches thought they were doing. Period. But you don't need to chase shit that's for you. It's gonna come to you. You know what I mean? When the time is right. Ace of Cups. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse keeps coming out too. Yeah, and it's like, you know, this is somebody too that you could have been, it's like somebody was realizing that you were going to have a new, it's like this Queen of Wands too in reverse. I feel like they wanted you to be confused, like to juggle between the Star card energy and this fucking, you know, these karmic ass connections. You know, it's like this person could have been in love with the idea, you know what I'm saying, of, you know, maybe there being a potential connection or something like that. And it's like, there's just not. You know, it's like being in love with an idea or a thought is like way different than actually truly being in love with somebody or really giving a fuck about somebody's like best, you know, really having somebody's best interest at heart for them. And these people just, they didn't have it. Yeah, in love with the idea of love. It's like they didn't care about you and they didn't give a fuck about, you know, holding you back or, you know, setting you up or creating blockages and delays for you. They didn't care. They didn't give a fuck. They cared about themselves and they cared about how they looked and what was in it for them. And I feel like, you know, this person was trying to like juggle in between maybe possibly you and all these people, and they just didn't know what the fuck to say to you. They didn't know how to tell you. They could have wanted this person to think that if they went to go heal themselves or they went to go fix themselves or went in another direction that they were going to juggle or they were going to struggle without these people. Like, bitch, bye. 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. These people try to bring a lot of chaos, drama, and like just bullshit. Trying to block you from this. Trying to block you from starting over and being in a divine connection, okay, with another person. Like, they did not want you to leave this person. Or these people or this family dynamic. And I feel like, yeah, it's like you're on guard now. Like now you're just, you don't want to deal with people that are full of shit. You don't want to deal with people that are lying, okay, that are insecure, that are going to bring like, you know, just drama. Pathway. It's like your pathway has opened up. And this is like pathway here in this deck is like a long time. So it's like this could have taken a long time to play out. Yeah, with this karmic here. It's like, you know, they were not meant to go with you. It's like this is why it took so long. It took so long because these people were not supposed to come with you. And it's like this has been a long journey or a long fucking spiritual journey for somebody here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, anyways, you guys, I gotta go. But have a good night. Don't forget to check out my website at omegabigenergy.com, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right, peace.